Hello, Crystal Souls. The universe was guiding you towards this reading. So, for this one, we have three piles available. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take your time, you can meditate on the cards, and then when you're ready, click the timestamps on the video directly or down below in the description. Let's meditate together and breathe in. Hold your breath and breathe out. Relax. And choose the one calling your soul. So group number 1, we have this beautiful queen or princess, and then we have the prince charming here, as you can tell. So what this card is all about is management, leadership, and also inspiring others towards excellence. So this could be your mission, to be this inspiring figure, this big figure, an attractive person, so people can actually want to, walk on their journey to find you or to be inspired by you. And what I see with these two is that you can be attracting a new lover or the one you're destined to be with Prince and Princess Charming here. And as for the numbers, we have 19. So number 1 again represents leadership, new beginning. And this could be inspiring yourself to be more creative and to be in your power state. This is what the universe wants you to do, to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and to do what you are really passionate about, because this is how you inspire others. When you're in flow, content, inspired, excited, this is what puts you in a place of power. So this is when you activate your queen or king energy, or future one, because they're still in their princess, prince, level, let's say. And what I see with that, a journey, let's say, or the building, which is going to be challenging for the prince to find the princess, and the princess is pretty much waiting here. I do believe for the majority of you, you are in your prince energy. That means you need to take action to lead the way towards what you want to reach or who you want to reach. So this is all about actually taking the step further to make things happen. That's very important. So if you have a dream, a mission, a person you want to reach out to, the universe is telling you, be the leader, be the creator, be the one in control. If you want to see your life change, be the change. That's starting pretty strong. But let's see more with the other cards. What is the universe wanting to say to you or encourage you with? Anything you need to know. So we have the Page of Wands, again a passionate being here. So I honestly think you are meant to inspire, you're meant to be creative and to believe in your dreams and in yourself especially. I see you as a loving being, and this is what people likes about you. They love that you are very caring, empathic, that you see deeply within them, and that you just do whatever you like. You have this childlike essence and energy, and they love that about you. So I'll take the ones facing up. Right there. Why am I turning the cards? Okay, so some of you can feel a bit defeated, like I'm not good enough, like how can I achieve those dreams? I know what it's like. But the more you believe in yourself, the fastest you'll reach your goals. That's very important. Like I said, you're on a mission, just like the prince here. And you know that if you go against yourself and feel defeated or feel like I'm not good enough and blah, 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 which we do not feed this behavior. We feed good energy. We feed, good perspective of the future that we create. You're the creator. You manifest every second. So what do you want to be? Do you want to become that person, or do you want to become like the page? The page is excited. The page is curious. The page knows I am capable, but I have to put energy and faith into it. So that's a reminder that the universe is telling you, stop. Stop with these thoughts, beliefs, and the noise around you. It does not matter. What matters is what you build right now and what you want to become in the future, which is the queen or king. And this talks about lots of money, lots of support, recognition, success, popularity with your quest and what you do. And she is enjoying it. She is just very happy here. And this is why you need to follow a path, a purpose that makes you happy. Which is why we talked about dreams, goals, what you want to accomplish. And so when you manage that perfectly and you understand what you're capable to do and you put action into it and stop feeling defeated and feel excited for this new contract, this new opportunity, which can be with a contract, actually a new job, new offer, or you creating your own business, who knows? But you have to do what you are excited about, what you love to do, because number 6 represents love. And maybe that's a contract with your lover too. It's like you are going to be assisted by somebody who is in the same soul family. And you guys may be here to inspire others and support others. And so when you have that person around you, even as a friend, this is when you find your real values. And this is what the Queen of Pentacles is reminding you of. You have amazing talents, skills, but are you utilizing them? You know, you came here on a mission. You have a purpose to fulfill. This is gonna be a journey for sure, and like everybody. But if you have that drive and passion, nothing is going to stop you. So I feel like this is a wake-up call from the universe. As like maybe you forgot about what you wanted to do, what you felt like doing, or the next step to take to make that dream come true. But now, that's the urge. This is what you need to manage. This is what you need to work on. So I'll take these. Let's see what will come next for you. Any type of advice. Confinement. I think that's, again, very connected to what we saw with the 9 of Swords. Like you feel limited. You feel like in a prison sometimes. But it's just a matter of perspective. Okay? And when you shift your perspective and actually see what is ideal instead of what is limiting, this is when you shift your reality. This is when you create something different. And try to see your memories as not stopping you, but fueling you, encouraging yourself, pushing yourself to do better, if this was not so satisfying for you in the first place. So captivity, tolerance, and unfreedom. And here with the memory we have remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. Maybe that's reuniting with Prince Charming or Princess Charming. But anything you picture, even as the future, this is what you attract. Maybe what you can do is create a vision board, or maybe just collect images of what you want to become, what you want to attract as well. And all this will just manifest effortlessly. Like, for example, in my other room, which is the recording room in my house, I have this vision board with a lot of pictures on my wall. So anytime I just go there, I have this, imprinted visual. So I can just manifest it. Like I know where I'm heading, what I want in the future, and who I'm becoming. And that's actually a good subconscious programming to manifest the future I want. So you can be doing that as well, or just have a vision board, or even on your phone. Some people just have a vision board as a wallpaper. So whenever they open their phone, which is quite a lot of times during the day, they program their subconscious mind to manifest the future they want. And then we have blessings. So this is what you are attracting. And maybe that's because you have a vision, you know what you want. And all of this can be memory of your soul. Your soul can be reminding you of your true potential, true power, and true being. So you remember. And when you remember, this is when you are blessed. And I talked about this. Money, opportunities, and good things will come your way. And this is, again, proving that, yes, blessings are being cooked, for you. And you will be receiving them. But in order for you to be receiving these blessings, you need to be in that state, in that flow, okay? So fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment. And this could be related to your spirituality too, as like just achieving or accessing a lot more knowledge from your soul, because the soul remembers. And when the soul remembers and can guide you towards a bigger quest or bigger goal, this is going to change your life for sure, okay? So I see that for you. Let's see more about what the universe wants to say, the guidance, or what is next for you. Who knows? Let's see. Wow. This one was intense. So I'll pick it. Again, that's very connected. Look at this. Transform the way you see. They really want you to change your perspective of things, to just think more positive, to see what is possible instead of what's blocking you. So removing these barriers, that prison you are setting yourself in. And when you see transformation with the butterflies here, and you can see the eyes as the dot on their wings, and again, that shows freedom, and that is encouraging yourself to step out of this state, to step out of this mindset. And when you do that, you will transform not just the way you see, but transform yourself and your reality around you. So that's very potent. You are the creator. You are the one who is freeing yourself right now. And if you've been, waiting for somebody to save you as Princess Charming, no, save yourself first. And so you want to have somebody to, do that quest for you. So transform the way you see. And number 2 talks about union. So it could be announcing going back to yourself, or going back to somebody that is, like I said, as a soul contract with you. Show them who you truly are, indeed. Just be raw, authentic. Show your real colors. And you can see the creative person here. So you can be meant to be an artist, or that can be like I said, with the photos, be creative with the way that you manifest. And you're a beautiful creator. And that can actually be a symbol as you create your future, you create your life. And so the universe is reminding you of your creative power and what you're currently attracting as the creator. And ask yourself, what am I thinking a lot these days? What is the energy I put into things? What is my level of faith towards a goal or dream or towards myself? And be honest, because this is when you see that change is needed, that you can take the step further. So when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So maybe that talks about control too with the prison. It's I'm too controlling. I want things a certain way. I'm resisting change. I'm resisting the flow of things. But now you just merge with, okay, I desire, but I have faith. And I take action towards what I want, but I feel peaceful about it. I'm not stressed about it. So that's the message for you. And this could be one affirmation to repeat. So you can just break down the resistance and manifest what you want. So now I'm going to be picking a rune or 2. We'll see. Oh my God. I mean, we saw that, so it's just perfect. So indeed, money, abundance, blessings, and joy. And you can see blessings too in the money here. So it's, like I said, just perfectly connected. So abundance, joy. And you could see she is smiling, she's content, she's excited. He's smiling here as well. He's in a zone. So yeah, you are going to feel like that. Just, you need to take the step further or just celebrate, if this is happening already. So I'm going to move these on the side. And I'll be picking some stickers so we can see more signs, more messages from the universe, what you need to hear. So I see that some of you can be a bit hungry. It's there is something bothering me. And, that anger is just not good. And this is just stopping you to really accomplish beautiful things. We have super lovers, which I think you are attracting a soulmate or possibly someone that you see as the one, your crush. And you are about to attract this person. Even tarot cards or tarot readings were announcing that for you. And so you are indeed attracting anything that you picture as what you love, what you value. Be a nice human. Coffee makes everything better. Maybe that's something to, drink if not coffee, it could be tea, something that just energizes yourself. I feel it could be giving you more fuel to do more, possibly to be more creative, to be more motivated. So yes, this is the message for you. Just keep on going because you're doing great. You have amazing abilities and they are meant to be utilized. So keep going, queen or king. You got this. So this is the reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. Claim and follow to manifest this beautiful destiny for you. I will see you guys in my next reading for personal guidance. Check my link down below. You can also check my other readings while you wait for me. And see you next time. Bye-bye. So group number 2, let's see what is the guidance for you, which is funny because this card is all about guidance that will come your way, that will change your perspective of things. And this is a card talking about one big advice that will shift everything. And what I see here with the snail is that perhaps you've been feeling like things are a bit slow or you're lacking energy when you wake up in the morning, and trust me, you're not alone. And number 10 talks about completion. So perhaps there's something you need to implement in your life that will just make you feel more excited, makes you feel more inspired by life, or just to wake up in the morning so you won't feel so much drained, and that will just give you fuel and energy. Now, understand that if things are actually slow, this could be a gift in disguise because there's no rush when we build big things. For example, you're starting to build your house. And a house needs time to, with the foundation and then the walls and then the roof and then the furnitures and everything. Yes, it takes time. There is steps to it. And that is the same with what we manifest. And maybe the advice is that to take it slow, take your time, analyze, and with that time that's given to you, think about a bigger plan or things you want to change, kind of like the furnitures. And when you build a house or when you move towards a new place, you tend to have a vision and then this vision evolves. And this is going to be like that with your life too and with your purpose. Your vision or the future you want to build will always and constantly evolve. So this is why you need to take it slow to appreciate the evolution, the creative process of things. And here I see you reaching out for, the snail. It's kind of like, the God meeting, but it's like your spirit guide showing up with little signs. Perhaps you've been seeing snails around, could be. And even the back, and this is funny because I talked about the house without just knowing, but they have their house on their back. So I'm not sure if you want to be moving to your own place or building your own place or getting a house in the future. And this could be what is coming next for you. But what I see here is that there will be a change slowly, improving your life, but you need to welcome it. And you will receive guidance towards what is really meaningful and important for you. So let's continue and see maybe some advice you need to receive, any guidance, future energy, just what the universe wants to say to you. We are open. Okay. 6 of Swords. It's so beautiful because that talks about transition, moving towards something new. And she's a bit scared, like, I'm not sure this is the right direction for me, but trust the process. This is what the universe wants to tell you. Yes, you're guided possibly towards something different or maybe someone different, who knows? And these things are gifted to you as new directions because what you was possibly residing into or sticking to was not good. Even the snail itself is glued, to surfaces to move. But, in order for you to flow or float towards something different, you need to let go, to not stick to things, So maybe that's a sign for you to just be more open, to not be in resistance mode. So everything that's meant to happen will happen, and possibly fastest than the process of things before. So if you were just doing something or just attached to something or someone that was not so fulfilling to you, then change will happen. Actually, number 10 talks about endings and completion. So perhaps to reach completion or wholeness, we need to just let go of things and put an end to a chapter so we can start over. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is just very intelligent. She knows what she wants. Look, the Tower is the overall energy. You are awakening, my friend, awakening to a new journey, new purpose, new life. And again, you can see the house. I'm going to take this one because I feel like this is indeed the message for you. You are leading towards this new adventure, this new change. And this change is what will change you, okay, in the first place. And then change everything around you, which is leading towards what you wanted or what was more fitting for you, was best. All right? So this awakening, or just that awareness now, oh, yes, perhaps I've been playing little. Perhaps I've been just playing safe. But what if I just push myself a little bit or challenge myself a little bit? Perhaps there's something bigger or better for me. But maybe I do not see it yet because I am in that state of I'm tired. I'm tired to push further. I'm tired to just, always have to put more effort than others possibly. And if that's the mindset, because we have swords energy, which is the mind, that is just your perspective. And you create that flow because you think this is the flow. The things, the velocity of things. And so because you think about it, the universe is like, okay, your wish is my command. So you receive that. You create it. All right? And so the queen is now in control. Like she's like, okay, I've been thinking about these things and creating my reality that way. And perhaps this is what you needed, to slow things down, to take some rest, to oversleep. So then you can just understand, okay, there's something wrong, or there's something that is not so on track. And because this is not on track, I need to change my direction. I need to become aware of what I need to awaken within me, and so create around me. Because I'm in control, I'm powerful. That's the queen here, or king energy. And because you are in that state, this shows that you are capable of amazing things. Even if you don't believe it yet. Even if you have doubts and fears, stopping yourself. But there's something important you need to achieve. And now the universe is waking yourself up. Look what you can do if you believe in yourself, if you transition, if you let go. But perhaps you need to slow it down, to stop overworking yourself or stop being in that cycle, the routine, like I'm a robot, I need to do that every single day. I wake up, I drink my coffee, like it's tiring just to live the same type of life. And I'm here with you guys. Like my life doesn't really change much. I just do what I do repeatedly. Of course, I try to challenge myself and do different things and push further so I can improve and grow, always. But for sure, it's still the same foundation. So perhaps that's our message, telling us if you want to be in that power state, there is something as a plus you need to implement. So let's see. More guidance from the universe. And, you don't have to fear the tower moment. I know that a lot of people is like, oh, tower, I'm leaving. Like, why? Change is good. Change, transformation is what keeps us in our power state to keep on improving and to keep on growing. Like, you don't want to reside in your 6 years old state. Of course, you will always improve and, make different judgments and see things with a different perspective, with more maturity and wisdom. This is who you are. And the tower moment happened so many times, even possibly once every single day, because there's always something shifting. So we have idea. So yeah, you will find indeed that guidance, idea that will allow yourself to be more inspired. So inspiration, suggestion, and vision. I do believe a lot of you guys just need more guidance. I was like, okay, what is my purpose? What is something I'm really passionate about? What is something I want to be building for the future? Where do I see myself in 10 years? And when you have that, perspective of things and start to think, brainstorm possibly about what to do next and what excites you especially, this is when you create that. And this work could be on the internet because we have the computer, or you can be making researches, look around for ideas on the internet. So you can transition right there. So let's see more guidance with this deck. What the universe wants you to know. This one is calling me, so I'll take it. Protest. Okay, so this is asking you to be attentive to what is currently happening into your life, to protest against maybe the things you're not really happy. And this is not about like, I'm against it, blah, blah, blah. It's not just about yelling and being angry. No, it's actually finding solutions. Even this can be a solution. Like, oh, I have an idea. Perhaps I can change that. Perhaps I can improve this thing that is not really, if you just ask yourself, you're halfway towards the solution. But if you just reside in this victim mode, I'm against everything, I'm not happy, blah, 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 and we all go through that, let's be honest. But that state is not really productive. And what you need to do right now, and this is what the universe is telling you, if you're not happy with something in your life, instead of just blaming me, possibly, like, universe, you're not bringing me that to us, that's the husband I just want to be with. Okay, chillax first. Ask yourself why. Are you ready? Are you open? Are you taking action towards finding your person, or finding your career, or finding something that you want? Don't protest much. Recognize there's something off and try to find a way to improve that situation. But be the one in charge, because you are responsible. And as a responsible woman or man, you understand that you can change everything because you have amazing ideas. And your mind is fertile. Your mind can really always find a way out, always find ideas, actually, to improve everything. And even if that's slow, that's okay. You learn through that process. Perhaps that's the lesson you needed to awaken. And perhaps that awakening is slow, so you won't be going cray-cray. All right? That's really what I'm getting with the guidance here. Like, don't blame me, universe is saying. But perhaps you need to just find ideas. Perhaps you need to, be in that creative mode. Like, I take back my life. I take back the power. Which is very queen, king energy. And this is when you decide that your life is changing. That's the way. Feel loved and proud. And perhaps this is something you need to do. To attune to love, to be proud of yourself. That everything was just, actually how it was supposed to be. So this is telling you to love the darkness, the shadow, even the shadow self, even the wounds that came with them, because they taught you a lot. And I said it, you are possibly being taught a lesson that is going to make you improve, that is going to make you better, in the process. So appreciate the lesson and tell yourself, because you manifested that yourself. Like I said, you are responsible for everything that you do attract, even if you don't want to be, but we are. So be thankful that you did manifest these things, because that woke you up. That made you recognize, oh, this is not what I want, this is not what I like, this is not so enjoyable. So perhaps I need to think, in a certain way that builds better opportunities and better things and better dynamics. And this is when you do that your life is changing. So remind yourself to love yourself, to forgive yourself, to be patient with yourself, because I see a lot of people are just rushing into things and they're building anger because of it. Like and I'm sure I'm talking to perfectionists. I'm sure I'm talking to people who have been raised in that environment with parents that were like, oh, you need to do better, you need to, or when you did something that you was really, really proud of, they kind of be like, yeah, that's normal. And so you felt like what you did was actually insignificant. And because of it, now you're healing that wounded part of you. You're becoming aware that what you do is amazing. and you're proud of yourself, and you love what you do, and you love yourself in the process. And that is amazing, and people will see that I am amazing. And I do amazing things, and I change possibly a lot of people's lives without being aware of. But I do that because I do what I love to do. And I am the person I love to be. So, yes, feel the love and be proud of yourself. And I'm sure you receive it from a lot of amazing people right now. And you will receive a lot more of that energy because you're transitioning towards a more loving and accepting place with a lot of people as friends or supporters and maybe fans as well. And they will just love what you do. They will support you and not protest against it or just see emptiness when, you did your best. And I'm sure that's coming from that place of education, let's say. So let's see more. Thank you for your service to the world. The universe is so kind. And yes, indeed, thank you so much for being you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I know possibly your parents did not notice that. And that's okay. I've been raised in that environment too. Like, that's normal. Like, this is the basic. That's the minimum. Like, what the freak? No, you did the best and you pushed further, and this is something you need to congratulate yourself about. And if they don't notice your effort, you can notice it because you know the energy and the strength and the effort you put into it. Like, that's like I was talking to my parents not too long ago, and my mom was like, if you have your house and if you could buy your own house, this is thanks to us. And I was like, what the I was like, no, this is not thanks to you. That's thanks to my effort. And, they were saying that because I lived in the house for a few years before building my house. And I was like, no, this is me putting the effort and working my ass off every single day with no break, because I take no breaks, guys. Like, my entire weeks is to create, is to connect with you guys, is to do live videos, TikToks, and personal guidance. I never stop. I don't take days off because when I do, I feel depressed. But I'm this workaholic. But I told her, no, that's thanks to my effort. And that thanks to me actually not, I could just, and I told her, I could just actually have used this money while staying at your home, going out a lot and just paying for big vacations and, live the party life. And she looked at me and was like, oh, that's true. So I was like, you need to shift your perspective because I made it. And I feel like she wanted to take credit a little bit of like, we helped you. And of course, I'm grateful for that, but I still made it happen. It's possibly a collective manifestation, but still. Okay, and this other one. I just wanted to tell you that story so maybe you can relate. Like, some people can take credit because they want to exist in your reality. I'm also part of it. But sometimes you need to just tell them, look, let's be honest here. All right, so these predictions were your sign, not a coincidence. So everything that you see around, especially in tarot cards, you can see that tarot readings, they are announcing what is next. They are not a coincidence. They are a sign. They are predicting your future. Of course, if you want it. If you claim it. And this is why I always encourage you guys to claim it in the comments or claim it, just to yourself when you watch it. Like, yes, 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 or no, no, no. You take whatever resonates with you. But these are all signs, and they're guiding you towards your truth, towards your future, and towards what is meant to happen. So let's see one affirmation. It's too much. I just want one of them, because this reading is already a bit too long. I'm so sorry, but I went on tangents. Possibly you needed to hear these messages. And even if that's only one person who needed to hear that, it's okay. Like, I'm here for you. All right? So let's see. One affirmation, guidance. Perfect. So let's read it. I can do less and attract more. And possibly I need to hear that myself. Like, relax, chill, don't go too fast. Because perhaps slowing down is about doing less but in a smartest way. As like you can utilize your time differently and develop different ideas or businesses to attract more. So it's not about overworking yourself. And I'm not saying I'm overworking myself. I take a lot of hours during the day to relax, to connect, to work out, because that's my own meditation. I feel so much more connected to my spirit and body when I do so. So I'm still having fun every single day, but I feel the need to achieve something, to connect. I'm just more like myself. So that's something I enjoy. It doesn't feel like work to me much. Some days it feels like it because I'm low of energy, but still, so you can do less and attract more. So now I'm going to be picking some runes. Perfect. We have the journey for the first one and generosity. So enjoy the journey, the evolution of things, the teaching, the lessons that come with them, and all the beautiful things too. Because the universe is indeed generous towards you. The universe wants to gift to you, to create with you. You need to see the universe as this exciting artist. And they see you as their own, perhaps the palette of colors, or because you have a lot of different things to offer, or that creation. And they're like, we are going to collaborate together. But you have to trust me. It's working together. So let's see stickers. Okay. I was possibly swearing a lot in this pile, so I can see that, like, what the heck? Like, I don't want to hear, what you have to say, possibly. It's just about building your own perspective, your own opinion about things. Like, I'm tired of explaining myself. I'm tired of not being seen, or my efforts not being seen. I can feel you guys. Real friends, so you're attracting someone who is real to you, is connected to you. I can and I will. That is the spirit, my friends. This is all I want to see, to be honest. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a big thumbs up, claim and follow so you can manifest this beautiful energy. And for personal guidance, everything is linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Check my other ones while you wait for me, and take good care of you. Bye-bye. So group number 3, actually you have 2 cards for this one. Starting with them. But anyway, so we have acceleration, speed, momentum, things manifesting for you. And we have the call. So this guidance talks about finding your calling, finding your purpose. And when you find it and put the work into it, with this little B, which talks about work collaboration. I see transformation too with the butterfly, which could be signs you see everywhere. Even the flowers themselves can talk about blooming, growing, opening yourself up. So you're really entering a chapter where you find what excites you, find your calling, your purpose, and you put the work into it and transform your life so you can experience growth. And growth can be money, opportunities, amazing people around you. They will bring that fertility, expression, energy. And with this, like I said, speed. So anything you're trying to manifest out of your calling, and you feel the urge to work on these things or to express these things, and that itself manifests at high speed. You know what you want, and she's determined on this card. She is looking at this direction as like, I know where I'm going. And or if you still have answers to find, I'm sure we will find them on this reading. But and you feel, that's what I want to do. That's who I want to be. That's the person I want to date. You have that clear picture. And this is the calling inside, the calling within your soul. I was like, okay, this is all I want. This is all I am. And this is all I'm really asking for, claiming in my reality, claiming in my life. And because and you have that vision, that plan, boom, this come fast, and you move fast too. Because you want change, you want things to improve. And because you want it, you get it. As simple as that. So we are quite, in that state of things moving quick, things just building itself around you. You step towards a new direction and then things build up. Yeah, I have that image of like a girl on that path, and then you can see the city kind of rising up and things just building around. And possibly you can see that as like maybe the universe is waiting for me to co-create. Maybe the universe is waiting for me to have a plan, to know what my calling is all about, so I can just be in that state of action. I really see the knight's energy with this card. It's like I take action, I'm determined, I know what I want, and I'm moving fast, because why waiting? If I feel the urge, if I hear the calling, if I'm inspired, that's for a reason. So hear the calling from the universe or your spirit, because if this urge and inspiration is coming from you, that's your soul awakening. 8 of Cups, so you're moving away from something, or perhaps someone that was, kind of slowing down the process and possibly bringing some type of unbalance in your life. And now you're just leaving things behind because you listen to that calling. You know something bigger, better, or someone better is waiting for you. And these things or people will bring you that state of peace, balance, structure. Like I have enough, I am enough, and everything around me is enough. I'm content, I'm grateful, I'm happy. And life is something I need to celebrate. And you don't take things for granted. But you also know when things are expired, when things are no longer in resonance with you or resonance with your calling. So you're not waiting and overstaying. No, you move fast. You know what you want. And because you know what you want, you're not afraid to say no. You're not afraid to say, that's enough. Or, I'm not satisfied, I'm not happy anymore. And this is not about you, it's about me, because I'm changing, I'm evolving, I'm wanting and desiring something different. And that is okay. And that can be, for example, you studied about something and then you recognize it's not really my passion. It's not really what I wanted, so I need to tell my parents now. And maybe you fear that because you feel like, oh my God, perhaps they will see me as someone who is not stable. No, actually, you're just following the current, the flow of things. And things are not meant to be always so rigid, so set in stone. No, things will always evolve and change. And I'm sure, possibly in 10 years, you won't be the same person that you envision today you would be. Because you're always growing. Just like the flowers. Flowers, sometimes you buy them. You don't see, like, you plant the seed. You expect a rose that is red. And then one that comes out is rose. It's pink, I mean. My French is getting in the way. It's pink. And you're like, okay, well, that's okay, because whatever was just came out as it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's like that. It's surprising, but you are okay with this. You see what I mean? So you just enjoy the flow, the current. And if people cannot understand that, even though they have been experiencing that for themselves, then it's okay. So the universe is pretty much reminding you that life will be unpredictable. And your adventure is about it. That is indeed something that, I thought these were the ones, but I was like, no. So, I heard no, so this is not. They have to pop, they told me. Spirits. Like I said. So yeah. What was I saying? I don't even know. Sorry, guys. I'm just all over the place with this group. So strategy and mask. Yeah, I cannot remember what I was talking about. So this to me tells in the future. So finding a calling and purpose is great. Taking action is great. Recognizing what is off and leaving that behind is good. But before taking action, you need to work on a plan. So planning, prediction, and mind reading. Perhaps you need to read your own mind. And the mind that's predictive, the mind that takes or wants to take action, the mind that feels the urge. It's like when you find a new hobby or you just hear something, perhaps on YouTube or like on a podcast, and you're like, wow, like this is mind shifting. This is something I needed to hear. And because you hear that news or, that knowledge, this is when you want to live differently. This is when you want to be different or respond differently. So all this is actually that divine guidance for you to recognize, okay, change is needed. How can I win the game? How can I work on a strategy that is going to work for me? That is going to create the best around me? This is where you are at. Not rushing too much into things, okay? But thinking of how to make things happen. And the universe wants you to be authentic and true. You've been playing so many characters around people, and this is destroying yourself. This is not good. I know that it's hard sometimes to be your authentic self and to show your real emotions, or just to not be happy when, you're supposed to be, or just to actually appear as like, oh, I'm impressed. Wow, I'm charmed. Wow, you're amazing. And deep down you feel like dying. Then I'm sorry, but no. Show how you truly feel. If a joke is not funny, don't, haha. No. You see what I mean? It's like, you can do better, dude. And possibly you guys will laugh at it together. Be respectful, but also don't pretend. Because they will see and feel that you're fake. Your face will just be a bit transparent, let's be honest. And even the tone of your voice or your action. They'll see that and possibly they won't talk to you. But if you're just honest, they'll be like, okay, well, I will improve, or do something different, or possibly treat you differently if that's something you don't like. So these faces, it's something, your emotions and how you feel, it's something to honor. It's something beautiful about you. And I'm sure a lot of people actually want to see your authenticity. They don't want to see the one who's forcing a smile or forcing a happy face all the time and always having that fake energy. Woo, I'm hyped. And deep down it's like, I'm so freaking depressed. Then show it. Be vulnerable. And this is what you are guided to do. So deception, pretendings, inconsistency. So all this is something to become aware of. So you can shift and change that too. But in order for you to inspire people, being authentic is the way to go. Always. So let's see. We have compassion for others. And this is when you can be raw. This is when you can be you, yourself, and show how you really are, how you feel, that you can be compassionate as well. And perhaps some of you felt like I needed to pretend or mimic how they were feeling, kind of become the mirror of themselves, so they can understand me. No. Or they will accept me. No. You have to be your rawest self. For them, possibly because they hold the mask as well, for them to just remove it and be honest with you. And I'm sure you've been experiencing that before. Sometimes you talk to somebody, they feel guarded, they feel a certain way, or they are acting a certain way. And then you talk to them and open up about who you are, your passions, and how you feel. And then they, it's kind of like they remove their armor. It's like, I feel you. And they understand you, they can relate to you. And suddenly they act differently. They respond differently. They are a different person. And you notice. So that's the way to inspire and then to see deeply within people. So being compassionate towards you, honoring how you feel, being the person you want to be, is also being compassionate towards others. It's like, I'm me, so I can allow yourself to be you. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, but feeling for each other, listening to them, being patient with them, being understanding, seeing from their perspective, this is what to do as well. So let's continue. We will reunite soon. So someone is coming in. Possibly you guys can be meeting at some type of transport place. So here we have the train station, but this could be the airport, this could be the bus stop. I just feel there's somebody meant to reunite with you, to meet you. And possibly you are going in their direction too. For some, you're still trying to find money to actually travel to them. Because I feel like this could be a long distance. So we will reunite soon. Chin up, be proud. So these are the cards. And yes, be proud of yourself. be proud of your emotions too, of what you're building and everything around you. You know, everything is not so easy. You put the work into it and you can be really, really proud of you, of your achievements and what will come next too. So chin up, be proud. And if you've been feeling like I'm not good enough or I have something to, prove, perhaps not. Perhaps not. Possibly because you're doing great already. I mean, I see you in that state of power as the queen or a king. It's like you need some adjustments, yes, but it's not a whole different world you need to build. It's more like cleanse, saying goodbye, closing chapters, but still residing and staying in the same story. That's the same book. You're still the same person, but you are improving. And this itself is something you can be proud of. So let's see affirmations and messages. When I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Letting go, letting the universe co-create with you, trusting the process. So being patient, especially, for that creation to manifest. So let me pick now some runes. Perfect. So reward, and we have signals and wisdom. And I can feel that you're becoming wiser, more open, more compassionate. You are understanding the symbols, the signs everywhere around you. You no longer believe in coincidence. You know that everything is actually guidance for yourself. And this is for you to just listen to calling, take action towards what is really important so you can be rewarded in the end. So that is the current flow and energy. So I'm going to move these on the side and pick some stickers. So let's see. Sorry. So let's see. Sorry, peace, shine. Perhaps that's a lover saying sorry to you. If not a lover, it could be someone that really pays attention to how you feel. They can feel sorry for yourself to feel this way, but I see peace for you coming in, harmony. Peace, harmony, and shine. So popularity is what I see as well. Recognition. You're looking for something or someone here. And this is something you could picture as the future for you. You're still learning about things with a book. And that is good because this is when you have this eager and passion to have more information and knowledge that you can create harmony around you and create things that will shine in the future. Even the fox itself talks about curiosity. So be curious about life, explore different things, and perhaps around summer, something or someone can be attracted your way because this is what you was looking for. If not, summer can come around spring as well. This is what I see with the flowers and things blooming, even with the queen that we saw here. Blooming season, spring season. Yeah, something is about to be fertile around that time. So keep on working, take action. You got this. So if you like this reading, put a big thumbs up. Make sure to claim and subscribe to manifest this beautiful energy for you. For personal guidance and more, everything is linked down below. I will see you guys in my next reading. Check my other ones while you wait for me and take good care of you. Bye-bye.